How's it, Sean from the Games Yard? Alright, Hearts of Iron 3, their finest hour, can't wait. Alright, new upload every Monday to Friday, every day Monday to Friday. Okay, cool, let's get started. Alright, where were we? Saved games. Number 4. Okay, Germany, here we go. Alright, last time, let me just get... Okay, so, where were we last time? Let's just get down there. We were looking at aircrafts. Remember where we were making forts? We made some forts close to France, the border of France. And then we made some aircraft factories. Aircraft air bases. Alright, and we added a few anti-aircraft guns all over the place. But we built some forts here. We added some more anti-aircraft guns. And then we put some... just getting close to the border, just so that we're close, because aeroplanes have a limited range. So if we're going to come into Poland over here, we need some air bases close by. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to update this whole day. So let's just update it quickly. Let's get it to the next day, so we can just look at what we have, how we stand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. There we are. We're updated. Alright, so as we stand right now, we are losing some money. I just want to make sure our supplies is right and our consumer goods are right. Very important. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of energy. Not much. Okay, because we're trading away 50 for money. We are losing some metal, and we are losing some rare materials, and we are losing some crude oil, but we're getting, so it's converting, I assume, and it's going into the network, so we're increasing in our fuel. Okay, our fuel reserves are increasing, and then the money. Supplies are going up, and we are at full capacity. We're making what we can full. I'm just going to update that. And our spies are a little low. So I just want to have a look here. How's our spies? Oh, sorry, wrong place. Okay. Spies are a little low, but we're putting in 8.6. As long as we're keeping some spies. If it gets dangerously low, I might switch it over again. We're influencing. Basically, let's go to Europe. We're influencing. Czechoslovakia, Finland. Just doing it. Hungary, we're not influencing Hungary, because Hungary is pretty much on our side. It's going at 3.36 towards us. We are influencing Norway, okay, and we are influencing Sweden, and that's it. And I think it was Yugoslavia. I just want to see where Yugoslavia is lying at the moment. Oh, that is Poland. Where's Yugoslavia? Where are you, Yugoslavia? I gotta look for those. Just want to see where Yugoslavia is. That's Czechoslovakia, because we are influencing Czechoslovakia, so which is great. Where's old Yugi? It's coming towards 1.68. As long as they're coming, so that's important. Who's the biggest threats in the world? I'm interested to know. Let's look at the allies. Okay, France's biggest threat is the Soviet Union. The United Kingdom's biggest threat is the Soviet Union. So those are our big problems. And let's just go and who's got all the money? USA's biggest threat is Great Britain. we under the radar. Okay, and our biggest threat is France, obviously. I just want to check. Europe. Poland, because Poland's traditionally where we go to war. And who are they? Who's their biggest threat? I'm just curious. USSR. Soviet Union. Alright, cool. And our technology is in line. We're doing mobile, decay research, and we're busy with the infantry line. We're still busy with the armor line. Very important fields. We want to get the submarines, but it's too much. Nothing with bombers yet. We're going to switch over to the 38 techs when we can. These are all 39 techs. Industry, we're not, but I want to do some of these agriculture, education, combat medicine. Well, those are 39 when we can. Secret, nothing. Obviously, in theory, we're doing this to reduce the decay in these theories because they impact important texts like mechanical engineering, mechanical computing machine, electronic computing machine, which affects your overall. And we're not doing nothing in the naval texts. The naval doctrines and the air doctrines, we're not doing anything here. Oh yes, we are flight and control too. Okay, we're gonna look at these later. And here, land texts, land doctrines. We are busy with all these types of texts, which we're gonna come back to. But at the moment, we're just doing that. I'm gonna look at the texts as they come out. That's technology. Politics, we're just keeping the same guys in because they're the best. Intelligence, I'm happy with intelligence. There's not much to do in intelligence. All right, my main thing now is to sell some supplies to. Yeah, let's just see something. We're gonna sell some supplies to get money to buy rare materials and metal. So I'm just that's the whole thing. So now who needs supplies? Greece needs supplies, but how much money does Greece have? It's not have enough money, Greece. You need to go get some more money. Okay, who's got the most money in the world? Can we sell? No, we can't trade with the Soviet Union because we can buy raw materials and metal from them, but we need money for that. And we are losing a bit of money, so I'm looking at getting some supplies. Who's the most? Okay, who's the most? He's the most wealthy guy, but he's getting a surplus of supplies and he's got some money. Well, he won't trade yet. He won't trade with us. Why won't he trade with us? Okay, so we got a diplomat en route here. 15. He's got some money. Will he buy supplies from us? Okay, so let's just sell him some supplies. No, he's not wanting supplies at all. Ooh, he's got some money. I'm thinking of Europe. Let's look at the world. Why go to Europe when we can connect with the world? Money. Because you got to make sure they got money for this. Okay, he's just a stuck up, whatever, Persia. Italy, we still got a guy out there. Mexico, he's got a fair amount of money. Will he, if we sell him some supplies? No, he won't buy anything from us. Okay, good. Saudi Arabia, will you buy some supplies from us? No, he won't buy nothing from us. Austria also won't buy. Peru. Okay, so we'll leave this for a little bit and just see how this all turns out. I'm going to leave those little deficits. They're much better than what they were. All right, so I'm going to leave them for a bit. Okay, so let's just hit it. July the 14th, 1937. Let's get the political so we can see. I like the political. The land filter is just, you can't see the countries. The political helps a little bit. It's not great because it's also got sort of grays. Like France looks, if you look at France and Czechoslovakia, they're almost the same color. Now in the Artful too, they were very distinct. Very distinct. You could see they were like this was like a red and that was like a white. I'm not saying they were that, but they were very distinct. In Hearts of Iron, they're not so distinct. So we know this is Poland and we know that's Russia, but the colors are like light red and this is sort of a darkish red. Italy's green and we're grey. But this is the best field. It's just to give us. I used to play in this tab, this map mode all the time in Hearts of Iron 2. You could see the country outlines. You could see. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. I know I'm going on about this. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, the red lines help me, but they still don't. They don't give me the idea, the visual impact. All right, so let's just keep running this. 22nd. Let's get a bit of speed in here. We just got to keep an eye on production and all this type of stuff, because the supplies and the goods. 68, so that we are not falling behind over there. Okay, so industrial capacity, good. So that means it's going to give us a bit more over here, but that'll go straight into helping out with what we need over here. And if we look at it, our production, we still got tons of IC to come out, which is good. Okay, stop him over there. Which is good. We still got tons of IC because we need all this IC. We need all this IC. So important. Okay, so what does he want? Give him... you know what? He wants to give us... We give him 0.9. I'm going to decline that. And I'll tell you why. Because I want to do an agreement with him. A separate agreement with him. So I can get more supplies out of him. Silly donk. Okay, let's just see if we will... Oh, shucks. He won't. Look at... Sorry, he won't. Look, he's short of supplies. Why won't he? Why won't he? Why won't he buy supplies out of us? Why won't he buy a whole chunk? Okay, we'll leave him for a little bit. Because, yeah. Yeah, he usually buys in big... But he's a bit short on supplies. We'll give him a ton of supplies. I mean, what's his problem? Still 19, 17. We're just increasing there. We're losing about 3, which is fine. We've got enough money. Yeah. And it's all going back into production. Just keeping an eye on this. Anti-aircraft guns, very important. Once we do that, we won't come back to this. If we need to, be rare. I want these airfields as well that we needed. So let that just go through. Okay. Spies is still looking good. Happy with that. Let's see if we can really rank up this thing so that something can happen here. Supplies. Okay, let's just all right, keep that going. Just want to keep, because we, when you rank this thing up, you got to keep your eye on the supplies. Ooh. Keep going, keep going. Supplies, right, keep going. Okay. Okay, so that's look at the difference over here. Let's see if we can influence Mr. Soviet Union. Will he buy some supplies from us? Okay, take that back. Can we buy some metal from him? Okay, he's very likely buy metal. Can we buy some of this as well? Oh no, he won't sell rare materials. He'll sell. Okay, let's just put this down there. Will he sell? Can we buy? Okay, he's not buying. Okay, I'm going to buy as much metal as I can out of him. As I can. Buy. Just to bring that down. It's fine. He's going to use some money just to bring that down. Oh, he won't sell anymore. Okay, so you'll give us 7 for 35 money. Well, what can we do? Let's accept that. Let's just have a look at the Axis allies. Well, United Kingdom. I think he's got a deficit. Will he buy? No, he's stuck up. Mr. Churchill. Can we buy anything from him? No, he's so stuck up, this guy. Can we buy any metal from him? No, nothing. Keep your stuff. Alright, let's just run this and just see how this updates over here. Okay, so he accepted that for the money. It's fine. Okay, good. Okay. Anti-aircraft guns, anti-aircraft guns, anti-aircraft guns, anti-aircraft guns. I'm liking it. How's this? What's this done to our production? We still got a ton more to do down here. Okay, good. Keep that at 29 and keep that at 6. Okay, good. Let's go. Okay, anti-aircraft guns, anti-aircraft guns, anti-aircraft guns, anti-aircraft. See, I think it was a 30-day or 60-day thing that. Let's just see how we look in our production. Okay, so we got. Let's just update this. Okay, good. Okay, good. Just wanted to update this. Keep the suppliers going, keep the customers going. Okay, so we basically, now is the time. Then we've got all this anti-aircraft. Now, very important. I actually want to, and look at our, okay, the metal situation and all this has come because we've got 40 available there. There's nothing else I'm thinking I want to do here. Absolutely nothing. The only thing I want to do now, what I want to start building is getting my, let's have a look. Okay, good. Start with the, where are we now? Where are we now? That's the west. This is the east. Let's just start. There's our guy. Okay. Here. Not here. All of these guys with infantry divisions. See these guys with infantry divisions? I want to start putting artillery because we can have 4 divisions. Let's just have a look. Division. Hang on. Yeah, division. So if we pick a infantry 36, that's 3 infantry, and we can add artillery to that, and that's allowed. Okay, so I want to, and I also want to look at submarines as well. I want to look at our submarine complement as well. Very important. I want to get our submarines up. I also want, so we've got 4 submarines in total. So I want each guy, now each general or admiral or rear admiral, whatever you call him. Okay, cancel. Let's just take this out. Max card 6/6. So I want each guy, and I want a few wolf packs. But if you look at submarines, okay, submarines. Let's just take an ordinary submarine. 322 days to build. Okay, 322 days to build. Now we've got to look at the research as well, because I do want to start building submarines, but I also want to make sure that this is 322 days. That's almost a year to build a submarine. Okay. If we look at the artillery, okay, let's just close this. Artillery looking at 102 days. Much quicker to build artillery than submarines. And the only thing with the submarines though, what is our escorts? So 1940 is the next grade for submarines upgrades. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the submarine upgrades for escorts, and that's where all the submarine engines, hulls, torpedoes, anti-aircraft, that's in 1940. So we're gonna research that in 1939, but that's gonna be close to the war. So we're gonna need submarines, and they take the longest to build. And I don't think they take a lot of IC. We also need, let's look at our Navy. Yeah, we've got some battle cruisers, heavy cruisers, light cruisers, and let's just have a look. That's the reserve Navy. He's sitting over there. He's got some destroyers. He's got a heavy cruiser and a battle cruiser. Okay. Okay, so that's, I'm just looking, let me just minus everything. Okay, so that makes it more sense. Now the west is, we've got that, and we've got the submarines. We've got 6 submarines. So what I want to do is I want to have a minimum, we've got 4, so we just count that 4 submarines, so he needs to be complemented out. Before the war starts, and before we get going to battle and war and whatever, I want to have a minimum of at least 3 of these. 3 of these 6 submarine units. 6 submarines in a group. Because this general, he can command 6. So I want at least minimum 3. So we need 2 there. So that means we need 6 and 6 is 12. And 2 is 14. Just to start. So I'm going to start the submarine. Because it takes a year to build. Now I just want to... okay, there's no upgrade. I just want to make sure that everything we are with the latest. I just want to, that is the latest. Yeah, we've got to make sure we've got the latest. Yeah, good. I think this is all set up for the latest. I'm just making sure because I don't want to have to upgrade these anymore. Okay, double hull. Yeah. Okay, this is the 1934 one. We need that one. And that one, yeah. And a model. Okay, so we don't have the model 1939. Sonar equipment, we have that. No, there's nothing over there. Acoustic torpedoes, no, and no. So I think that's the latest submarine we have. So we're gonna start building these. I'm gonna do a serial run. Let's just have a look. Build time cost. Yeah, we actually want a serial run. We don't want them in parallel. Oh, sorry, we want a parallel run. I don't want them coming out. I want them to get out all at once. So it's a parallel run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's a parallel run. So in 313 days, these things must be out. And it's going to cost us 61 IC. See that the IC is not big on building these things. So that's going to give us that 66 manpower cost and the build time 313 days. Before I start with this, I just want to no, the technology is right. Let me just check out because we got to get that it's 1939. So this will be the next time we upgrade our submarine technology. They're all air equipment 1939. We're sitting now. So I want to build them now. Okay, good. Okay, let me go back here. Mr. Submarine 14. All right, that's it. 6 days. And we need 14. So we need 12 and we need 2 to fill out his. Let me just make sure everything's right. He's got the latest models. Okay, start that production. So down at the bottom, all our undersea boats are on the move. And I would have, serial, because remember, it's 361 days. If you put them in serial, that means that it's 300 something days per submarine. So once the one's finished, then the other one starts. That means you're going to get them by the end of the war. Okay, so this has got to be in parallel. All right, it's going to suck up a lot of IC, but there's only 4.5 IC. So that's what's going to go now. Okay. Just make sure. There's our submarines. We've got 14, and they should be June 1938, June the 22nd. And whatever upgrades that they can upgrade, we'll upgrade to them. But at the moment, that's what we're going to get out of those. I'm just going to keep that going. Let's just see how that's affected our... Let's just turn this. Okay, aircraft guns. Let's just turn this to... Okay, good. That's turned it. Okay, so we still... I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so we are still in the red over here. So we've used all our IC. We're still in the red. These submarines will come out. So in 1 year, let's just say the green ones, in 300 and odd days, all of these will come out all together. And that's the way I usually like to build. All right, so submarines are very important. That's our first priority. And we've already researched up to the submarine tech we can at the moment. Because the next submarine is in 1940. So we need to have submarines, if there's a war, that are ready, even at the tech they are. We've picked the best tech we can pick for them. Just want to make sure. Yeah, now we've picked the best tech. The model 1931. All of these, some of these couldn't be upgraded. Okay, cool. So we're ready to go with that. Just want to turn the speed down a little bit. So we're sitting still at 90. We're still getting a little bit of delay. We're still losing somebody 3. All right, cool. Let that run. Spies, I'm keeping an eye on. Don't worry. Supplies. Yeah. Hey, this game is wonderful, eh? Wonderful. I think I'm going to put up the speed a little bit. We can just get... I want to just stop it here and see if we could still sell supplies. if we could sell supplies. We're not at a critical stage with our money just yet, or even with us. But I want to get some money in for supplies. I want to sell supplies, and I want to see who's going to buy supplies from me. Can these guys offer a trade agreement? Sell. Okay, he will take some supplies, but geez, look what he's taking, man. 3 supplies. Okay, we're going to take what we can. Really, we're going to accept that deal. Just watch him eye, because I'm going to have to produce more of those at some stage. And let's just see, because you see, we're not putting any more into diplomats here. So they're all, that 880 is all going into espionage. Who else will he buy? Will he buy some supplies to us? No, he's stuck up. He's like Great Britain. All right, let's look at the whole entire world. Who's short of supplies? Japan. He's also got no damn money. He's short of supplies. He should buy from us, man. Doesn't he need supplies? No, he's like stuck up Mr. Britain. In Australia, won't he buy some supplies? No, nothing. Stuck up, eh? And neither will France. I know France is just... What about Yugoslavia? He's got a little bit of money. No, his money is terrible. What about old Yugi? Can we offer him a trade? Would he buy some supplies? Okay, so these guys are not buying any supplies. Alright, just keep that going. We might have to do... Okay, he accepted that. Just got to keep an eye on this. Supplies, consumer goods, all of this needs to be kept an eye on. No chance of that. Really in August. Can you believe it? Okay. Aircraft near Minster and there. It's fine. We can hang back a little bit on... Because even though we're producing all these and they're going out of the queue, if we're missing something over here, we can always argument it. But okay, they get 10 money for... Hey, what's the matter with you, Sweden? What's your problem? You should be wanting our supplies. Actually, I just want to check something. Where's our resources? Resources map mode. Okay, so what do you want? What do you need, Mr. America? Oh, yes, please, please. Thank you for the offer. We don't know what the rare materials, but there's metal and rare materials here. So, in Hearts of Iron, when you conquer, because as we conquer, we gain this. Let me give you an idea. I'm just stopping the video here. You see these countries over here. They got their own rare materials. Energy and all this, and France has got her own setup here. So when we conquer these countries, we gain their rare materials and their energy, but we only get a portion of it. You only get a portion because it's a hostile country, even though we've taken it over. So the great thing, the realistic thing about all Hearts of Iron games, even the second one, is you only get a portion of it. But hey, it's better than nothing, if you ask me. So when we conquer, we will get more metal and more. We'll increase that, but it's only a portion. Just to give you a heads up. All right, let's keep going. Just going to keep an eye on this. Let's put it up a bit. Let's get and see how that influences us for the next day. Okay. Airbase, 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 airbase. Good. Glad. How does our production look? We're still in the red a little bit here. Okay, good. That's fine. Submarines is the key of the game here. You need to harass. I don't care what you say. Look, the Germany didn't win the war not because of the submarine thing. But she could have strangled Britain and the Allies with a submarine effort if she kept up to date and whatever, but there wasn't enough effort put into it. But you've got to challenge them here. Okay, airbase, you've got to challenge Britain and United States, the Allies over here. You've got to, so even if you don't build in submarines, what are you going to do? You're going to build aircraft carriers? You can't build that as Germany. Those things take 4 years to build, and they take a huge amount of effort to build those things. That can be used for your land resources and your land armies. So submarines are the best, and you've got to challenge them down there. That's what we're going to do. But we're going to put effort in there. Oh, there's my clock. Okay. All right, cool. Got to end the video now. As I say, there's a video every day from Monday to Friday, upload of Hearts of Iron 3. So my clock has told me that this is the end of this video. Thank you, clock. I'll throw you out the window. Alright, so I'm going to end it there for now. Let me just put everything in order over here. Okay, so a little recap. We are still losing a bit of metal. We are still losing rare materials. We have a little bit of energy. And the reason is because we've built our IC up. So the IC is taking 2 energy and 1 metal and half a material. Every IC that you have in production. But I'm going to say this again. I know maybe if you haven't watched my other videos. When you don't use IC, this ranks up. Then you save on these resources. You don't lose on them. But I mean, obviously, potential IC is very important to have in the war. Because then you rank up in times when you need to build. And then you slow back when you don't want to build so much. Yeah, so that's the idea behind that. Because Germany really just doesn't have enough. She's got a ton of energy, but she doesn't have enough of anything else. So it's a bit of a balancing act with Germany. And we are making a bit of money. I'm surprised at that. Yeah, and we are, a couple of the air bases have come out, a couple of the anti-aircraft guys have come out, those units, and we are building submarines. Just to recap, submarines are key. So we're starting our first production run. Consumer goods. I know I'm a little bit pedantic. We are still technology. Yeah, we haven't had any technology come out just yet. If I can remember, no technology came through now in this episode. So we're still researching all of those and whatever, and I believe we've got the right fields in there. All right, until our next video, please like this video. Share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel, and leave comments and suggestions. Alright, until our next video, Hearts of Iron 3, this is Sean from the Games Yard. Good day on you.